This is unbelievable because for the past 3 years of trading, I have never done it. Imagine taking a trade and I hold it for 2 years. For 2 years. I know there are some traders who cannot even hold a trade for a day. Even a day is big. There are some traders who cannot even hold a trade for 1 minute. If you're a trader buying the market from 9:30 and closing from 9:31, that means he cannot even hold a trade for 1 hour. But for me, I was able to hold the trade for 2 good years. It doesn't matter whether I took the trade in January or July or November, but I grew it from 2025 to 2026. Now, today I'm going to give you a very simple step-by-step process on how I was able to hold the trade for 2 good years. And as usual, I always share everything with my community. Now, how do you come to grow an account for that big period of time? That means you are not scalping the market, you are not day trading the market, but you are either swing trading it or you are position trading the market. Now, remember that we have 4 different types of traders. Where do you belong? Are you a scalper? Can a scalper hold a trade for 2 years? No. Can a day trader hold a trade for 2 years? No. Can a swing trader hold a trade for 2 years? Yes, a swing trader can be able to hold the trade for 2 years. I'm known by growing small accounts, turning $100 to $3,000, $3,000 to $10,000, and there's a day where I turned $3,000, it was up to $60,000, and that is a day, that's my routine all over. I've been doing that without any doubt. Now, this time around, I'll take you through this trade that I was able to grow for 2 good years. As you see, guys, on the screen, this is GBP, JPY, and as usual, I trade supply and demand because I don't like complicating my things. Now, look at the chart, it's clear, clean, and straightforward. Now, before I take you through on how I was able to go this trade, you just have to see the signal that I shared everything with my team as I see on the screen. I don't trade alone, but then I don't know whether my team, they held this trade from 2025 to 2026. Now, remember the first thing that you have to do whenever you open your chart is to identify the market direction, where the market is going. If you cannot identify the market direction, that means you cannot trade the financial markets. Now, tell me, is this market uptrend or is downtrend? As you see here, this market is going up because it's giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. That means this is an uptrend market direction. And remember, whenever the market is going up, that means we are looking for buys. As I told you guys, I'm going to show you how I was able to grow and how I was able to hold an account for 2 years, just growing a very small account. Now, after identifying the market direction, that means you're only going to be looking for buys. Does it mean that you just buy from there and then? No, you must be following your systematic strategy or any strategy that you're using to trade the financial markets. Now, as far as we trade supply and demand, after identifying the uptrend direction of the market, then we must be looking for the clean demand or supply zone. Now, in this case, are you going to be looking for the supply or for the demand zone? We are going to be looking for the demand zone because we are buying. And remember, at Super Traders Academy, we have 10 setups. And those 10 setups, they were discovered by me. That's why even if you look and you search for all the YouTube videos, you cannot actually find my strategy. Now, for this strategy that you're going to trade here, for this setup that you're going to trade here, is called order block. There are a lot of people who trade order block. I'm not the first person to trade order block. I found order block into existence. People are trading order block, but they're trading it in a different way. And I'm the only person who trade order block in my way. Now, after identifying the market direction for the order block, it is the last opposite candle before the break of structure. Now, where is the last opposite candle in this market and where is the break of structure? And what shows us that the market is going up? The market is going up because it's forming higher highs and higher lows, giving us the break of structure. So let us first go behind. Let us go back here and we see where the market was going. So initially, the market was going down, giving us lower lows, as you see here, giving us lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And then the market turned to the uptrend. And remember, how and when do you know that the market is shifting from the downtrend to uptrend? The moment this market gives us a change of character, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. If you see a change of character, that means you must prepare for buys. That is one. Secondly, there is an indicator that we use which is called awesome oscillator. Even awesome oscillator, it can easily show you that the market is going to shift from downtrend to uptrend. I think that's a full topic. I'll come and show you how to use awesome oscillator, because the awesome oscillator, it predicts the price movement or the momentum. It measures the market momentum. Now right here, the market was going down, giving us lower lows. And then the awesome oscillator is giving us high highs. What does it mean? That means that any time from now, the market is going to start buying. You must prepare for buys. It doesn't mean that you just buy there and then. No, you must look for your setup in order to start buying in the right place. Now, this market here gave us the break of structure here, and then it gave us another break of structure here. That means we are looking for buys, and I can see here I had a setup which is an order block, and then we have said that the order block is the last opposite candle before the break of structure. Now ask yourself, where is the order block? Now when you look clearly here, the last opposite candle is here. This is the red candlestick, and then the break of structure is up here. That means this is our order block. So what you have to do is to mark your order block like that. As simple as that. You don't need to mark each and everything. You don't need to put indicators, guys. You don't need to put moving average, Ichimoku cloud, blah blah blah. You don't need all those indicators. You just have to mark your demand zone. Now remember, we only trade a complete setup in supply and demand. So having an order block, it doesn't mean that you just buy there and then. You ask yourself, is your setup valid? What makes your setup to be valid? First of all, you must be having indecision candle. You must be having engulfing candle. And of course, the market must be going up. So when we look here, we have the indecision candle right here. We also have the engulfing candle right here, and we also have the break of structure. That means that we are now ready to take the trade from this zone. So remember, as how you know, guys, I don't trade alone. The moment I saw this setup, I just sent the signal to my team so that they can buy with me. Now let's see how the market played out. So we had to wait for this market to come back to the zone, tapping into our demand zone. Now, that these traders were emotional. When you identify your zone and the zone is clean and clear, you don't need to worry about anything. Guys, you just take the trade. As simple as that. If you cannot be able to take the trade, you fail to take the trade, then give your colleague, give your friend help you and take the trade for you. But if you don't take the trade, no one will come and take the trade for you. Remember, in this industry, you are alone. No one is coming to save you. So you have to be able to take the trades on your own. Now, we took the trade from here, as I see on the screen, and later on, the market started going all the way up. Now, I think from here, this was 2025. Yeah, this was 2025. From here is when I took this trade. But then I was holding from 2025. The market kept going up up to 2026. Let me show you where the 2026 found the market. The market was trying to retrace down, but I was holding it because I knew this market will continue going all the way up. So let us check and see. So the market was ranging for some good time, but since I trust my strategy, I couldn't just close the market. I just had to wait till we hit the 2 years, as how I told you. Now, this was 2026, and the market later on took us from 2025 to 2026, hence growing the account for 2 good years. And of course, I was able to grow a very small account. You know, guys, I am used of growing a very small accounts. It was $300 over $10,000. So what is difficult here? Where are the indicators? What is the trend lines? Nothing. What is the volume? Nothing. Just identify the market, take the trade, As simple as that.